Speak Taiwanese language. Feel the heartbeat of Taiwan. Tâi-gí, made easy from Radio Taiwan International. Hello, I'm Won-tsìng. You're tuning in to Radio Taiwan International. This is Tâi-gí, made easy. Hello, 你今晚收听的是中央广播电台 Tâi-gí, made easy 节目。This is your bite-sized companion where you can learn everything about Tâi-gí, the Taiwanese local language. Alright, so this is our first episode in the month of July, and I guess in Taiwan we can officially announce that we are in summer. It's the start of the summer vacation for students in Taiwan, so let's say July is the official start of the summer. Anyway, so summer is one of the best times to get fruits here in Taiwan. In fact, between June and September, local fruits are usually juicier and sweeter. So this week, we'll learn about Taiwan's most popular local summer fruits in Tâi-gí so that you can talk about these delicious, delicious fruity things with your friends. Alright, so today, as usual, I have 6 words for you to know today about the fruits in summer here in Taiwan. First of all, let's start with, I think, the most popular one. Si-kue. Si-kue. That is watermelon. So here in Taiwan, there are different kinds of si-kue, different kinds of watermelon. You've got the red one, you've got the yellow one. I mean the skin, the outer part of the watermelons. Of course, they are all in green, but inside there are red watermelons, also yellow watermelons, these different kinds of watermelons. They all taste a bit different. The texture are also a bit different. Anyway, si-kue, that is watermelon. Moving on to the second fruit. This is also very, 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 very popular here in Taiwan. You can see them everywhere in all kinds of supermarkets and fruit shops. Ông-lâi. Ông-lâi. That is pineapple. So pineapple, it's yellow. It's sometimes not that, it's good for your stomach. It's good for your digestive system. But sometimes I didn't like ông-lâi. I didn't like pineapple when I was a kid. But now I love pineapples. Sometimes pineapple, because there are some sort of enzyme in the pineapple. So sometimes it can your mouth won't feel too comfortable while eating the pineapples, but it really depends on people. Some people love it, some people hate it. Anyway, that is that. ông-lâi, pineapple. Moving on to our third word today. Suāinn-á. Suāinn-á. That is mango. Now, recently, there is a really interesting story in terms of in Europe, actually. That is, Taiwan's mangoes finally got exported to Paris in France, and they are super expensive in France. But mangoes are not expensive at all here in Taiwan, at least 10 times cheaper. So if you want to get some mangoes, come to Taiwan, come visit Taiwan and taste the mangoes, Taiwanese mangoes locally here in Taiwan. So mango, that is suāinn-á. Mangoes are usually sweet and also a little bit sour, but mostly sweet and smell so good. And there is a very famous Taiwanese dessert called mango-shaped ice. 芒果刨冰, 芒果冰, 酸鸭冰. This is just one of the best fruits in summer. Moving on to our fourth word today. si-kue. Si-kue. That is passion fruit. Now, actually, if we literally translate si-kue into English, that is the clock fruit. So why? Why is it called clock fruit? That is because actually back in the Japanese colonial era in Taiwan, they called this fruit clock fruit because the flower of passion fruit looks like a clock. So that is why we called passion fruit si-kue, clock fruit in Tâi-gí. Alright, moving on to our fifth word today. It's another, I think it's a very special fruit in Taiwan. Lîng-gíng. Lîng-gíng. it's longan in Taiwan. It's the same in, its the translation is the same. Longan in English, longyan in Mandarin Chinese. I have no idea how to explain longyan, but you can see this sort of fruit everywhere in Taiwan, even sometimes in a park. You can see a longyan tree in the park and you can grab some longyan and taste it. That is the beauty of longyan. So longyan, lîng-gíng in Tâi-gí. And finally, for our final word today, it's also a super popular fruit in Taiwan. Bada. That's guava. Guava is very, very cheap and it's very rich in terms of the vitamin C. So get some bada in Taiwan because it's cheap and it's very nutritious and good for your health. Alright, so for the idiom of the week today, let's learn something funnier. So today's idiom is related to watermelon. 暗頭仔食西瓜，半暝仔反症. Once again. 暗頭仔食西瓜，半暝仔反症. Eat watermelon in the evening and fall ill in the middle of the night. Okay, so 暗頭仔, that means evening or the start of the evening. 食, that means to eat something. 西瓜, that's watermelon, we've already learned. 半暝仔, that means in the midnight, middle of the night. 反症, that means reverse and then got ill. Okay, so you get ill in the middle of the night. If you eat watermelon in the evening, you may become sick in the middle of the night. Why? Because watermelon contains lots of water. Sometimes you might get ill or get stomachache if you eat too much watermelon in the evening. So aside from the literal meaning, figuratively, this idiom describes someone who changes their mind after agreeing to something or goes back on their word. Like you are happy with your watermelon in the evening, but then you go another way in the middle of the night, just feeling ill. So figuratively, that can also be the meaning of this idiom. So that is our idiom of the week. 暗頭仔食西瓜，半暝仔反症. Eat watermelon in the evening and fall ill in the middle of the night. Alright, so now let's get a quick review of the new words we've learned today. 西瓜 watermelon. ông-lâi pineapple. suāinn-á mango. si-kue passion fruit. lîng-gíng longan. bada guava. And that's all for this week on Tâi-gí Made Easy, and I'll see you next week. 咱后禮拜再會咯。